Welcome again, everyone. I've just finished seeing Tron Ares, and I am seeing a lot of mixed reviews about the film. I do definitely think it's not as good as I'd hoped it could have been. Definitely an element of being overwhelmed while watching it at some points, but it is also that futuristic sort of film that you want to see from the Tron franchise, you know? Critics did not like this film. They sort of said it was a gorgeous sensory feast, yet it's got such a problem with its narrative, which I do slightly agree with. I'm not a big fan of the narrative, whereas the visuals are tremendous. So then that sets it apart and makes it not the greatest film I've ever seen. Whereas the audience, people like me, I do think a lot better of it than looking at it so critically. But I can definitely see from the point of view that it isn't the most phenomenal film I've ever seen. This film is good in a sense. I wouldn't say really good. I wouldn't say it's the best film. Legacy, I do think is still the best, but Ares is quite good. I think it has a decent story. The story and characters is where I think it falls below the line slightly. It is well made, and it's definitely worth going to see in IMAX. That was something. It was visually something else when I saw it in IMAX, but that is what I expected. It is definitely a captivating film, and as the franchise says, and I'm sorry to offend people who are such big fans of this franchise, but it's always been narratively messy. But there was boldness in most of their story. Like, it's easy to forget the villain of Tron Legacy because the score was incredible. However, if I'm going to be honest, I think Ares takes a few steps back from Legacy and just gives you the, oh, what if AI became sentient? Typical old trope that we've all seen before. It is still visually stunning, and that I do really enjoy. But the bad scripting character, if there were better characters and a better narrative, the visuals would make it a 9 or 10 out of 10. But the visuals being there make it so solidifiedly good, but then the narrative brings it down completely. If you mute the whole narrative and just watch the film as a 2 hour long thing, add some music on it, bang, there we go. You'd enjoy it much more. I genuinely do believe that. So I do think if you do want to see this impressive futuristic film, you should go see it. Obviously, if you're a fan of all the other Tron films, obviously go see it. Do recommend watching it for the visuals alone, IMAX if you can, but it's just a question of whether you can sit alongside 2 hours of a little bit of a messy story, and that is what I think I've gotten from Tron Ares. There is some good performances from some of the cast, but I do believe there are definitely some improvements needed on the narrative storytelling side of things. But I think you guys should go see that for yourselves, and please give me your opinion on it. That's mine. Hope you guys enjoy it, and please just tell me what you thought and anything else you want me to give a review on. Alright, bye bye.